It's 5:24 in the morning time, and it's Wednesday morning, August 10th, 2022. Direct Mind News Monoton. This will be the channel morning news for this Wednesday, August 10th, 2022. Good morning, y'all. This lovely Wednesday morning, August 10th, 2022. It's 5:25 a.m., and we have a Naughton temperature standing at 66 degrees and overcast skies. Today, expect a high of 78. Here are the morning headlines at 5:25. FBI search of Trump's Florida state. Why now? Trump's pick will win, though. Wisconsin GOP gubernatorial primary, CNN projects. Ukraine says 11 killed overnight. Britain flags a new Russian force. Donald Trump to finally sit for New York deposition on Wednesday morning. Judges overturned 7 murder convictions after misconduct allegations. Men to be charged in killings of Muslim men in New Mexico. Nebraska woman charged with helping daughter have an abortion. Grand jury declined to indict Carolyn Bryant Dunham, the woman whose accusations led to the death of Emmett Till. Burning body found hanging from a tree in Los Angeles' Griffith Park. Suspects use a slur of monkeypox reference in D.C. attack. Record rainfall kills at least 9 and still as water floods buildings, submerges cars. Kenyans go to the polls against the backdrop of soaring cost of living. Russian general threatens to bomb nuclear power plant. We warn you. Minimize military's torturing children and sexual assault of women. United Nations investigators said a new report that outlines the evidence of what it calls a systematic crimes against humanity. Israeli forces kill Palestinian militant in West Ray. 4 states held primary elections Tuesday with the cuts of the candidate endorsed by former President Donald Trump and Vice President Mike Pence against each other. GOP Representative Scott Perry says FBI seized his cell phone. 1 dead, multiple incident in New Jersey Turnpike bus crash. 2 soldiers killed, 3 injured related incident in Georgia. Outer area, outer parts of the state now in critical drought status as much of Massachusetts now in critical drought state feels declared Tuesday. Not many eminent lawnmowers in our area these days, as some area landscapes are laying off workers as the drought and brand laws mean less lawn cutting. Taunton, a company that sells medical tournament naming a U.S. information city back cancer as Taunton company naming report on cancer causing gas. Norton was exposed by a tiny risk scene. Lights, camera action for T-Cam campers. In Taunton. Seen red as water quality persons at Boston Beach are fatally flawed. Marshfield Fair to add attractions for foodies and country music fans. Look at that stocks now. Down 58.13 at 32,774.41. SP 509 17.59 at 4122.47 and Nasdaq down 150.53 at 12,493.93. It's 66 degrees at 5:28. Stock futures flat as investors based by July inflation report. Musk sales Tesla shares worth $6.9 million. Cites chances of forced Twitter deal. China consumer inflation reaches 2-year highs. Port surges. China discovers a potentially fatal new virus passed to humans from shrews as its fatal Lanya virus. 35 already infected. SpaceX launched with 52 Starlink satellites, lands rocket at sea. And now sports time at 5:29. Judge NSL golf was distributed a bit of play PGA Tours FedEx Cup playoffs. Nets Women's Guy River disputes reporter to contest with Sean Mark, Steve Nash. CBS, NBC, Fox broadcast Big Ten games. ESPN out of $1 million media rights package per report. And Chicago Bears could fetch first round pick in Roquan Smith trade. So looking at the sports scoreboard, the Boston Red Sox fell 9-7 Rays last night in Fenway Park. Red Sox and the Braves go at it tonight, 7:10 p.m. at Fenway Park. Kansas City Royals 4, Chicago White Sox 2, Philadelphia Phillies 4, Miami Marlins 1, Baltimore Orioles 6, Toronto Blue Jays 5, New York Mets 6, Cincinnati Reds 2, Cleveland Guardians 5, Detroit Tigers 2, Chicago White Sox 3, Kansas City Royals 2, Washington Nationals 6, Chicago Cubs 5, Milwaukee Brewers 5, Tampa Bay Rays 3, Houston Astros 7, Texas Rangers 5, Colorado Rockies 16, St. Louis Cardinals 5, LA Angels 5, Oakland A's 1, Arizona Americans 6, Pittsburgh Pirates 4, Subscore Giants 4, 7 Padres 7, LA Dodgers 10, Minnesota Marlins 3, and Seattle Mariners 1, New York Yankees 0. WNBA action was the Seattle Storm 111, Chicago Sky 100, Las Vegas Aces 97, Atlanta 390. And it was Connecticut Sun 97, LA Sparks 71. Peter Chettledusab 531. If you're leaving work, make sure you have your keys and your badge and your lunch with you. And let's take a look at the morning traffic report. Baby! Let's take a look at the MBTA where the E-Branch services spent between Copley and E Street until August 21st for the truck and infrastructure upgrades. Customers could use Route 39 bus services and alternate. The River line on August 13th for Troy first and Trace from Wells 7-11 and 17th. The Trace have a bus to replace train service between Beverly and North Station to allow for track, single, and work. Buses will operate to and from North Station as an MBTA subway commuter on the ferry sale. Looking good. Alright. Let's take a look at highways and byways. 295 in the northbound side, little slow after Route 37 in the Warwick area. 95 northbound side, those are Route 102 in the West Greenwich. 95 is looking good from West Down all the way down to Kent, Massachusetts. 24, little stop and go action between 140 and Taunton down to Route 44 in Raynham. 128 southbound side, so between 20 and Randolph down and around the Braintree split. Route 3 at the northbound side, so before the split. Cypress Expressway at northbound side, so between the split all the way down to Furnace Brook Parkway, Quincy, then Hillcrest and around the Moore Street Boulevard area in Dorchester. 392.95, smooth sailing from 120 to North Reporter. 485, then you get from Amesbury all the way down to Bourne. Out of the Cape, it's looking good. Central and Western Mass highways are looking good. The Mass Pike's looking good from Stockbridge all the way down to Boston. 146 on the southbound side. A little bit over Route 146 in Uxbridge. I-84 eastbound side, so between Newtown all the way down to Waterbury, Connecticut. 95, looking good from New London over down to Stamford, Connecticut. And up in Northern New England, it's looking good. Here's 87 to the southbound side. Those are right the middle of it is Champlain, New York. Peter Chaldu's time is 5:33 and 67 degrees and overcast skies in North Massachusetts. And it's time now for a weather report. Looking at the radar shows us light, patchy rain showers around the Hartford area and down around Union, Connecticut, and patchy rain showers around Worcester and southern Worcester County and northeastern Connecticut, and stretching all the way down through Halston, down to Natick, over Sherburne, and raining around the Bridgewater area, all the way up into Kingston and down to Plymouth. And spotty rain showers west of Provincetown and east of Provincetown. And a line of rain showers and storms east of Nantucket. Our backdoor cold front brings some much cooler temperatures, but humidity remains elevated as a wave of low pressure may bring some showers from mainly Rhode Island and southeastern Massachusetts tonight and Thursday for the tracks close enough to the coast. But I'm strict to try to trick more over Friday for Sunday with cool at normal temperatures at low humidity levels. However, Friday turns out more settle early to mid next week with better chance of the rain around Tuesday and Wednesday. Temperatures remain at seasonable levels with no indications of significant heat. Humidity returns into southern New England in the foreseeable future. Near term until 6 p.m. this evening. 3:45 update. Much cooler today with some mostly dry weather and a mix of sun and clouds. Backdoor cold front pushes just south of the New England and south with weak low pressure travel along it. As radar reflectively shows few isolated showers all across the northern Connecticut and then just off Nantucket. There were forming right along the frontal boundary that is expected to fall just south of the Massachusetts south coast. Says BC altitude 25 knots at 06 km shoot across the south coast and some ML Cape just offshore, so there's a low probability of a few thundery showers out there. Actually, I find some with better chance offshore front that or 100s, and addition to the weak nature of the cold front, the fact that we are covering off front valves that do at max of SPC static cloud of 2.3 inches. There's plenty of exposure traps at a low level averages, so that includes slight chance pops mostly for about drizzle away from the immediate coast all the way up to the vast Franklin chops pops out around the south coast around the mention of isolated thunder. Not expected anything strong to severe, but don't be surprised to wake up with a rumble of thunder if you live along the near the south coast. And for the remainder of the day, we will have a much cooler northeast wind flow with stuff SSCs, northeast of air only in the mid upper 60s, guys will be only in the mid 70s and mid 80s, bringing an end to the heat wave. Mid 70s should be found along the eastern Massachusetts coast, but upper 70s, low 80s across much of your northeast Connecticut and Vermont, but sharp in the mid 80s will be across Connecticut Valley due to non-sloping warm effect that temperatures on a northeast flow. It should be mostly dry day with rubber, comfortable dew points as well as mix of sun and clouds. Expect more clouds. Then sun early in the day, turn to sun and clouds. Later in the day, talk about nice finish to the workday. Enjoy! Forecast goes like this. Morning fog to start off your day between 7 a.m. and 8 a.m. and otherwise it's going to be mostly cloudy skies. It's going to be around 78 degrees. Northeast at about 6 miles an hour. Wednesday it's going to be slight shot patchy fog after 4 a.m. While it's mostly cloudy skies around 60 degrees. Light river wind. I am predicting the 2 to 10 chance of a rain shower on Wednesday night. Thursday it's going to be check shot rain before 11 a.m. Sunny skies about 80 degrees. Coming to stop around 5 miles in the afternoon. I'm predicting a 3 out of 10 chance of a shower. Thursday it's going to be slight touch of shower before 9 p.m. Partly clouds about 63 degrees. Stop for about 5 miles coming in the evening. Just basis 20%. Friday it's going to be sun skies about 78, low 60 degrees. North about 7 miles an hour for Saturday. Sun skies about 77 degrees, low 59 degrees. Northeast about 7 miles an hour for Sunday. Sun skies about 81, low 62 degrees. Coming southwest around 6 miles in the afternoon. Monday it's going to be sun skies about 81, low 63 degrees. Coming south around 5 to 8 miles in the morning. Wisconsin high 22 miles an hour for Tuesday. Check the showers, partly sun skies about 78. East wind about 5 to 9 miles coming southeast in the afternoon. Just basis 30%. Right now, Norton 67 degrees overcast skies. That's going to be it for the Peter Joe Water News for this August 10th, 2022 on a Wednesday morning. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. So you have a come on and goodbye day. Stay safe, be positive, be healthy, be well. Have a good day and a good morning.